ozone layer is on track to recover within decades as harmful chemicals are passed out, scientists report. An image from NASA showing the ozone hole over Antarctica on August 17, 2021. The purple and the blue colors are where there was the least ozone, and the yellows are yet red, where there is more ozone. CNN. In rare good news for the planet, Earth's ozone layer is on track to recover completely within decades as ozone depleting chemicals are paced out across the world, according to a new United Nations backed assessment. The ozone layer protects the planet from harmful ultraviolet rays, but since the late 1980s, scientists have sounded the alarm about the hole in this shield caused by ozone depleting substances, including chlorofluorocarbons, dubbed CFCs, often found in refrigerators, aerosols, and solvent. International cooperation helped stem the damage. The use of CFCs has decreased 99% since the Montreal Protocol went into force in 1989, which began the phase out of those and the other ozone harming chemicals, according to assessment by the panel of experts published on Monday. If global policies stay in place, the ozone layer is expected to recover to 1980 levels by 2014 for most of the world, the assessment found. The polar areas, the time frame for recovery is longer, 2045 over the Arctic and 2066 over the Antarctic. Ozone action set a precedent for climate action. Our success in phasing out ozone-eating chemicals shows us what can and must be done as a matter of urgency to transition away from fossil fuels, reduce greenhouse gases, and so limit the temperature increase, said the Secretary General for the World Meteorological Organization, Petri Talas. Ozone action set Talas. Ozone depleting gases are also potent greenhouse gases, and without a ban, the world could have seen additional warming of up to 1 degree Celsius, according to a 2021 study in the journal Nature. The planet has already warmed around 1.2 degrees since the Industrial Revolution, and the scientists have warned that it should be limited to 1.5 degrees to prevent the worst consequences of the climate crisis. Warming beyond 1.5 degrees would dramatically increase the risk of extreme drought, wildfires, floods, and food shortages, scientists have reported. For the first time in this assessment, which is published every 4 years, scientists also looked at the prospect of solar geoengineering, the attempt to reduce global warming through measures such as spraying aerosols into the stratosphere to reflect the sunlight out of the Earth's atmosphere. They found the stratosphere aerosol injection could help reduce climate warming, but warned there would be unintended consequences. Deploying the technology could also affect stratospheric temperatures, circulation, and ozone production and destruction rate and transport. The report published every 4 years found